Virgo, it was just 333 2 seconds ago, and it just turned to 334. I just want to look that number up because 334 is such a specific number. The universe is strongly encouraging me to take practical steps toward manifesting my heart visions in the world. Just so you know. Okay, what messages? This is your November Tarotscope, by the way. What messages do we have for Virgo? You have to free yourself from... This is reversed. Yeah. This is awakening. This is change. This is liberation. You are freeing yourself from the trap that you've kept yourself in. You are freeing yourself from, like, even the mental trap. Not being able... This woman is bound to nothing. She is blindfolded. It's tied to nothing. She has her arms tied to nothing. And she can very easily remove any of these things and step out between any of these swords. She... in upright is a prisoner of her own decisions and thoughts and like paralyzed actions, you know? When she's in reverse, she's open to change. She's open to liberation. She's awakening. She's freeing herself from the self-made prison that she's been in. And I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, this Scorpio season is allowing you to feel through, to work through a lot of the heavy emotional shit that's kept you weighed down emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all of the above. But like, you are freeing yourself from those. You don't... Our thoughts aren't the truth. Our thoughts aren't the truth. Our thoughts are simply thoughts. Things can come up all of the time where I'm like, I'm the dumbest bitch alive. That's not the truth. I know so many dumber bitches, to be perfectly honest. And like, I know that I'm not the dumbest bitch alive. I'm very full aware. My thought is like, my thoughts are not the truth. And our brains aren't always meant to keep us happy. That was, shout out to one of my favorite Virgos, Glory Johnson. Our brains aren't made to keep us happy. They're made to keep us safe. And this, hey, this is a message for Virgo. So shout out Glory. You are realizing how safe your brain has been keeping you and how you are freeing yourself from that, like, what's the word? Just mundane, like that over and over and over again, mundanity, that this isn't working for me. Why am I choosing this? And you are finally, in such a profound way, freeing yourself from the thing that you have really been trapping yourself with. How exciting, Virgo. I know for so many of you, this is such a like warm, welcome, joyful experience, and well-deserved. Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment, pouring into yourself and pouring out. This is the beginning of getting more in touch with those things, not trying to rationalize your emotions away, feeling them, not compartmentalizing them, feeling them, and being able to move through them, to process them, to channel them into something that's going to release it from you, but also not keep it like stuck within you, not keeping it like regurgitating and going around and around and like recycling back into. It's like truly getting it out and releasing it fully and having it serve you so well and being such a cathartic and beautiful experience. There's a lot of creative expression that's calling for you in this month. I feel like Cancer also had that. So check your moon and rising if you are Virgo sun. Creative expression. Maybe this creative expression is married with this creative expression is writing. It's talking, it's speaking, it's expressing yourself. This gorgeous Princess of Swords is such an endearing, beautiful, like luminescent and an illuminated soul. Like people are drawn to her. She has so much power in that sword, and she could use that sword to kill people, but instead she uses it to like catch the light and to shine her light. She's inquisitive, she's verbose, she is lively, she has a spark in her eye, and people are drawn to her spirit. People are drawn to her ability to just connect and say how she feels and share things with people. And this November is going to engage that part of you more so. Especially Virgo, if you have been more self-conscious of how you come across when you speak, or if you sometimes get a little too wallflower almost, like you are stepping into main character energy in November more and more, because you're feeling that emotional fulfillment. You're not feeling so negative inside because you're releasing the things through the creativity, through the speech, through talking to people, through just like out and out expressing it. If you see like a cute dog, you know, you're going to say, oh my God, that dog's so cute. You may not say it to the person, but maybe you're in your car driving and like you're allowing yourself to express things freely, and it's working so well for you this November. It's really an awakened approach to expression for you, and to that commitment of not suppressing yourself. A few of you have been really realizing how, again, boundaried you've become in terms of the systems you've set up in place that you thought were protective, that are more so like almost claustrophobic for you to be trapped behind now. Like the first time I moved out to mountains, I used to say, you know, after about 5 months, I got really claustrophobic by the mountains because like there was no escape from them. I felt really trapped by them. But then I moved out to the mountains 2 more times and was like, oh my God, I feel so held by them, so safe. But like, it was more of a container feeling, not a trapped feeling. And this clarity around expression, allowing yourself to not feel trapped into emotions, not feel trapped into like not expressing yourself, because you deserve to hear your voice express yourself. You deserve to hear yourself speak. And this freedom, this change of pace, this emotional expression is happening fucking for you. Because if you kept, sorry, Wheel of Fortune, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, what is that? The definition of insanity. But it's also not changing anything. It's not moving you out of any paths. And for Virgos who love to make systems work and to analyze and to engage and be able to plug things into places and have everything work, doing the same thing over and over and over again must be fucking maddening and not getting a different result. So seeing these things happening, especially for yourself, that awakening, that liberation, that expression, you see how much it's moving you forward. And you see how perhaps like even in terms of love, this creative expression may move you into a class or like art situation, you know, and maybe you meet somebody there. Like it's something that, because you are taking action on this creative expression, this allowing to speak for yourself, but also maybe it's right, like engage and release in such a beautiful, cathartic, art filled in one way or another way. This is moving you exactly where you're supposed to go. You may meet people, the right people, or hear the right things, get the right opportunities, you know, see a wanted sign and it's like the perfect job for you. Whatever it is, honoring these things is moving you exactly where you need to go. November is a very like fated month for you. It's very much something where you can imagine yourself feeling this free from, especially by the end, from the burdens and from the things that have been holding you back, but you have allowed yourself to not fight how this is working and instead stay a little like compassionate and curious about why this is happening. Not just like, okay, how is this happening, but why this is happening, and like in a good way for you. And speaking of that, King of Cups, mindfulness, equilibrium, not getting lost in the emotions, but like having that beautiful balance between, again, seeing how this is working for you and staying curious as to the why, staying curious as to like how grounded in your approach that you are and how you can see what this is doing for you, but also stay present. Like, it's a beautiful place that you've come to. And this emotional fulfillment that you get from approaching it differently and releasing yourself, awakening to this new approach, is just, like I said, beyond even like unfathomable for past versions of you. I don't know how many extra things I added oh my god, I cannot think right now. My brain is getting fried. I have 2 more left and my brain is starting to get fried. How many more whatever, can't speak. Here we go. Sorry. No? Okay. This one. No? Okay, guys, get it together. Cards, get it together. Oh, is it this one that wants out? Okay. Are you sure? This is, remember when we talked about romance, Virgo? The Lovers. Falling in love with yourself, but also like strongly somebody else. This is being prime for relationship. You are in the perfect space to be mirrored in like love, and the love that you're putting into yourself is going to be mirrored back to you. It's going to be that perfect like reflection of exactly the work that you've been doing, the mindfulness, the freeing yourself from it, the playfulness, the creative expression, the not being held up by your emotions. And like I said, potentially meeting somebody at a event or a workshop, a class, whatever, some way through, if you're a singer, maybe it's at a gig, who knows? Open mic, perhaps. But this Lovers card is very fucking exciting. It's beautiful. And if you are in a relationship already, this openness is going to allow you to fall even more in love with them, to have a different appreciation, a different love, again, a different mirroring of this relationship. If you look at this card, it is like I could fold this in half, and it is a perfect mirror. It's a perfect reflection. And this is relationship, the extension that you're having, is the perfect mirror, the perfect reflection of all of the work that you're doing on yourself. And you deserve this, you beautiful Virgos. You deserve it. I'm so excited for you. Happy November.